Jordan Dyson, sorry, but going to have to go. And the same with Ewan Murphy, I think, is another one that probably have to look to move on. Or do we get him some time out on loan? Stanley Davis is going to go for sure. Burrows, Cox, Manny, Dylan. Yeah, the rest of them are going to be staying put. So maybe we get Ewan Murphy some time out on loan. Not really sure what to say with that one. But yeah, on my bit of paper, we need to lose a left back. So Guinness Walker, one of these needs to be moved on. We need to lose a left back. We don't need all three. Dylan Williams is going to be in the first team. Nailed down a spot. Guinness Walker is decent to have around, and he got a year left. And then I think what we do is we send Ewan Murphy out on loan. We keep Guinness Walker here for the remainder of his contract, potentially renew it. Dylan Williams now's the spot, and then we've got someone to come in if need be. Then the central midfield spot. So we've got Reed, Nunes, Dyson, which we're looking to move Dyson on, Burrows, Albie Moore. So with that, we're looking to move Dyson on. That brings us down to 4 central midfielders. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, which is exactly what I'm looking for. We currently don't have any right midfielders. So we've got Blackett Taylor who can play left and right, and then Edwards who can play left and right. But we don't actually have anyone who plays right midfield. So that is something that we need to look at doing. We've got 3 strikers, and we're probably looking to move Cameron Brown on. So again, we're quite good in the striker place as well. So we've built a bit of a shortlist, and this is what we've got. We're obviously looking for that right midfield, and with it being a new season, we're able to bring in a new free. We've got, is it 3 players that we can bring in? Free transfer. I need to check this out and remember what we can and can't do. Yeah, so it's 3 players we can bring in on a free transfer. Scott Banks is going to be the first one. We're going to go straight in with that, I think. I just need to double check that it's all good for us to be able to sign him, but I can't see why it wouldn't be. So the calculator is showing that it's very realistic, and it's 100% chance of signing. So we can go over and attempt to make our first signing of the summer window. He wants the important player role at 68 overall. He's probably going to be getting that. Well, he's our only right midfielder, so... Or natural right midfielder, should I say. 4 years on the contract. Which isn't a problem. That'll see him through to 29 as well. And potentially promotion, which would be lovely. Disregard the release clause. Now this is where it gets, we need to, wages is minimum of 7-1, which is fine. His sign-on bonus is 8-5-2. We take that. Not quite what they were hoping for, but it's done deal. First signing through the door. As you can see, we have built up other players over the course of the spreadsheet. Over the course of the shortlist. Borelli is one that we had on loan. He is available for transfer. But first, I think we need to go over to the team and see if we can get some of these contract situations sorted. because we've got a lot of players in roles that they're not warranted. In terms of like Guinness Walker, I'd love to. We're going to worry about that later on, actually. Bolton. See, we've got. I don't really want to renew his contract. That's the problem. We'll leave as is for now, and then have to make the decisions later on. I'm going to skip forward a bit. As always, in the first episode of a new season, we don't really do much to do with the whole pre-season tournaments and stuff. Can't guarantee you games. I'm looking at options. I'm just looking at options. There we go. One thing that we can do is we can go over to our academy and get our scout back out looking. So what we got at the moment in terms of players, so we've got 3 goalkeepers, a defender, and 2 central defensive midfielders. How many players can we have? 6. We've got all 6. Not ideal, but I think maybe Duncan Liang isn't going to make the cut. So he's going to be gone, right? He is gone. So we can then, I'm going to say, get our youth scout out looking for how long? So you can do 6 months. Striker, left mid, right mid, center attacker mid. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's do that. Just as is. So that's another little mission we've got going on. We have got some core DNA points to spend as well, but I'm going to do that a little bit later in terms of once we get a little bit further in. I can't think how much that costs to do that. Yeah, it's there. Mission cost 144,000. So finances, scouting trip cost 144,000. Adjust the budgets on that one. We've had a couple of offers come in. Ewan Murphy, a loan to buy, which we will delegate that off and change that to a loan because we don't want to sell him. And Cameron Brown, £240,000 has been accepted. Stanley Davis, £175,000 is another one that's been accepted. Not going to be playing any football for us, so yeah, he's just not going to make the cut. We're slowly moving through to the first game of pre-season. Let's see what's going on here. Dyson. Is up for sale as well. 165,000. Dundee United. Accepted. We're starting to get somewhere now with this squad. A lot of the players that we've got are being moved on. And as you can see, there's the first one. Which is a shame because I really thought that we had a player there with Cameron Barnes and Cameron Brown, sorry. He just never quite cut it, did he? So we will be moving him on. Brown has gone. That's another one off the books. A little bit more money brought in. We do need to think about what we're going to do in terms of strengthening the side. Derby County, newly promoted, a team that will be playing in the league as well at some point. We're going to go in there with what we would class as our strongest 11. Bit of a mixed match in terms of on the bench. Obviously, we only played the one game in pre-season, and this will be the one that we do play. Let's see what we've got on this right wing, shall we? Lovely back heel there from Derby as they look to press with their attack. Matt Macy, big save again. The guy is incredible. I just don't know how we ever replace him. That is the one worry I do have with this team. Can Banks got on? He can't. Attack is broken down and Derby are back in control of the ball again. Ward right on the edge of the box. Shot comes in and Macy makes that save again. He finds Banks on this right hand side with a lovely thrown pass. Tucks it inside to Tavide. Continues his run. But we can keep this alive. Banks. Nunes. Reed. Blackett Taylor. Lovely. Found it through the gap. Corner kick. Floating that one in. Tavide couldn't get up under it. Manny knocks that one down. Nunes, edge of the box. Couldn't get a clean shot off. And the defender blocks it. And this is where we have to be careful. Derby are now going to come away on the counter-attack. Into loads of space as well. We are not anywhere near them. Defenders all over the place. Can we get this one away? We can. Nunes, yeah, sees it through to Burrows. And then we force a counter-attack of our own. Burrows running through fast with the ball as well. Continuing with the ball. So we... What was that? We lost out on having Burrows for a lot of last season. And now that we've got him back in the side, hopefully he can stay fit for all of this season. And give us a little bit more chance of achieving what we didn't. And that is pushing for them playoff spots. Nunes plays it out to Bank. Ah, the pass was on for Burrows. It's a wrong one into Tavide. Score remains 0-0. Lovely pass through from Bolton, and they're going to find that one at the back post. They go in at half time, 1-0 up. It's a lovely move from them. We're just going to get the ball back, and then they're able to knock that one over to the back post. See it there, lovely pass across. Broke the offside trap, defenders nowhere to be seen. And he slots it home. Matt Macy couldn't get anywhere near that one. We should have done better probably. It's a little bit straight at the keeper, but 39 on the clock. They're 1-0 up, and well, pre-season hasn't started very good way yet. Another nice ball through from Derby, and we're seeing a repeat of the first half. No, we're not. Can we see this one away? Nunes. And traced down. But it's left Reed open in the middle. Now Banks on that right-hand side. There's a lot to do this half. Or this game, should I say. Blackett Taylor into Tavide. Put us into Burrows. Tavide's turned and smashed it home. 1-1. Let's go Tavide. second half starts a lot better than the first. We will make some changes, I think, quite soon, but Davido's got us back in this game. A lovely turn, puts it onto his favoured left foot. There's no stopping that one. Derby, you have to understand you're playing in the Championship now. Little mistakes cause goals. Thinking about it, Blackett-Taylor, as he's running down this left-hand side, this is his old team he's playing against, right? Sure, we signed him when they were in League One. Oh, I thought Burrows was going to turn there and then he'll be able to get a shot away. Let's make some changes. 60 minutes gone. Cox is coming on. Banks can come off for Edwards. Who else have we got on here that really... Archie Mayer, get him in. There we go. Go on, Blackett-Taylor. Can he do it against his old team? He can! Off the inside of the corner of the... And we lead 2-1. Lovely run. It's a determined run. And he hammers that one in. What a goal. We now lead 2-1. And he scored against his old team. Funny enough, that one was always gonna come. Cox plays the ball out to Blackett-Taylor. Loads of space out on this left-hand side. Does lose out. To be honest, since that second goal's gone in for us, Derby have had pretty much the ball the whole time. We're struggling to get the ball back off of them. As you can see here once again. This has been a bit of the pattern of play. I know we've got a weaker side out now, but still. And to be honest, the way the clock's ticking down, I'm quite happy for them to just hold on to the ball. It's fine. Way you go. Keep working it like that, Bolton. You're running out of time. Crowd are starting to... Oh, they have worked it through, though. No, with the save. They've worked their way... They've worked their way through. But Mayer does get the save that time round. The crowd want the referee to blow up. Albie Moore is tracing that ball away. And the game ends 2-1. What a way to start pre-season, but it's quite clear we do still need to strengthen in many areas. While we're looking to strengthen, we do have players leaving the club. Stanley Davis this time. Another one that was never going to really make the cut. You and Murphy. What we got going on here? So many loan to buys, but just want him to go out on loan. Please, someone take up that option. Are the others being... No, they've both been rejected. Another face out the door. Stanley Davis is gone. Oh, and Jordan Dyson's gone as well. 165,000 to Dundee United. It was expected, and it's come. Saint Etienne has come in for an offer for McDonald. Now, going through the calculator, it says that we should be getting around 3.8 million for him. So obviously they're nowhere near what it should be. I'm just going to go straight in with a 3.8. And there's too big a gap. It's not happening. He will be staying, but this is something that I think we will start to see more and more of. Obviously, we've had a lot of players leave just recently, so we are going to be looking to strengthen. We need to bring in a centre-back, I think. We do need to bring in a centre-back. Central midfield position, we're good with 4. We've got the right midfielder. Yeah, so we do need to bring in a centre-back. What have we got within the academy? Caleb Power. I don't know whether it's time to get him called up. Some point in this season, I think he probably will be called up. And I'm going to have a look through, fish round, see what's available at centre-back, and then we can go from there. Back to the transfer hub we go, and we've got 3 players here who are all free signings. Luke Devlin is the one that catches my eye most. He's 20 years old, 6'1". Some play styles. Someone that 71 overall. We could probably get him in. For good value. And yeah, I'm gonna check the calculator as always, and then we can get over to negotiations if this is a possible signing. Devlin's good to go. Let's see what he's willing to do and what we can get him in for. 71 overall at 20 years old. He'd be an important player. He's going to probably want crucial, right? Yeah. We go with the crucial. 2-year deal. Who's going to play for the rest of the season and potentially one more depending on... Yeah, it'll be all down to whether we get Premier League football, right? Now, so, he's a crucial player. He's having 2 years. 11.7. $93.6. They're happy with it. He's on his way in. That's 2 free signings we've made. So we've only got one more that we can really do. And when we look at the squad now, I mean to the team, Manny's going to probably lose his spot, I think. And he does lose his spot. Devlin's in there. Oh, they've got even better right and left footed. I didn't even notice he was left footed. That's better. That back line is looking a lot stronger. Oh, that is huge. And we've still got some money to spend. we could still bring in some more players. If we look at the team now, in terms of rating-wise, where are we looking to strengthen first? Probably our wings, right? But I'm quite happy with our wingers. Blackett Taylor's 29 years old, so potentially someone out on the left wing. And just strengthening all round. But we've got money to spend. Obviously, the rest of pre-season, we get done and dusted nice and quick with a quick... Another win, 1-0 win. Holy, what's going on? Pre-season is going crazy. I'm going to mix it up a little bit on this one, just because I want everyone to be getting game time. If we can, I want to swap every player. I don't think it's possible, actually. We literally haven't got the midfielders. We've got no central defensive midfielders. We've got one. We don't have the wingers either. So maybe if I can bring in... I might look into bringing Borelli in, you know. That is it. Pre-season's over. Tournament prize money. Small amount of prize money. We can add that in. It's looking like we can make the offer to bring Borelli in. Let's see what we can do with it. We've got a little bit of money to spend, haven't we? So can we... 900,000. Will they take that? They want 1.2 of a sell-on clause. So remove the sell-on clause. What about if we just go 1 million? 1 milli. Please and thank you. 1.2, no sell-on. Let's do it. 1.2. This is the bit where it's going to be tough. Contract negotiation, because he's been on big wages. Rotation player. What's important? Okay. 5-year deal. What's a sell-on clause as well? Of 295. We counter that. So, we'll give him 10. What have we got, actually? Got enough. So if we go 10,000... with 106.5 is what we've been told that we need to put in there. Not willing to come. That is a shame. Could do with a centre midfielder. The search continues, and it has brought up a couple extra players. Archie Collins, Charlie Savage, 3.3 million, which would be a big money signing, obviously, for someone like Charlie Savage. Archie Collins, 27. Savage, 24. Out of the two, I'd prefer Charlie Savage. But will the calculator allow us to sign him? After hunting around and seeing who's available, Lewis Bate at Stockport, 2 leagues below, 71 overall. He'd come into the team and hopefully strengthen that midfield a bit as well with a bit of youth. Yeah, the options are there to sign him as well. The calculator recommends that we can go ahead with it. 2.85. What have we got finance-wise? 4 million. 2.5. 2.75 maybe. We definitely need a midfielder, so it's kind of got to happen. 2.85 is what they want. That is what we're going to have to pay by the looks of it. And let's see what we can do contract-wise. Important player? He wants crucial. Could well get it if Nunes ends up moving on as well. So yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. So it's 24. If we go 4 years, you know, it's a 1 year deal. Okay, I guess. That means we have to offer a wage of 11.7 minimum. 46. How does that look? Reasonable. We've done it. We knew it was coming. And it's one that we're probably not going to be able to turn down. Marcelino Nunes, Everton, £8.2 million. I think he is going to be off out the door. But unfortunately for you guys, you will find that out in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Remember, if you want to see more with the webcam, etc., do please let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, I think the time has come. The main man is going to be on his way out. As always, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I shall catch you all in the next one. Peace.